The boys are back in town. What's up, guys?
What's up, J-Ho?
What it
What's
do?
up, man? Long time coming, man. Yeah.
Back in the saddle.
Back in the saddle. Weezy, talk to me. Give me your song of the week, buddy.
Man, I took it easy this week. Song of the week, man, Avant. Don't take your love away.
Can't.
R&B Weezy.
R&B Weezy strikes again.
Yeah.
What you got, Joe?
Man, a song hasn't had me in a chokehold like this since last year Killer Mike album.
Okay.
That Meek 5 a.m. in Philly.
It's a good one.
Ah, my gosh. That's good rapping right
Yeah.
there.
It's Meek we want to hear right
Yeah,
there.
that's good music.
It's been a while.
Yeah, no question there. You know what I'm
It's been a
saying?
while.
But that's a good record.
Yeah, that's solid Meek. That's the Meek we want to hear right there.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that one. My song of the week is an oldie but goodie, 93 Till Infinity by Souls of Mischief. I think this is the best top 5
Top 10.
beats
Top 10.
of all time.
Absolutely. No question.
No question.
No question asked.
Without a doubt.
That's good. That's good rapping.
Not
yeah.
good rapping, though.
No. What I mean is, like, let's say.
You can get off on that beat, though.
That's what I'm
there we
saying.
go. Yeah. It's a blank canvas.
That's it.
That's it.
If you need to learn how to get your skills together, you just play that beat. You'll figure it out.
93 Till Infinity. That's just a perfect beat.
Yeah.
That's a perfect hip hop song.
Yes.
It is.
Yeah, that and Reminisce Over You.
Oh my
Perfect
God.
beats.
Perfect beat.
Perfect beat.
Perfect beat.
Yeah.
You have no clue what the hell we're talking about.
Nah.
I'm gonna play it.
He played NBA Street.
He played NBA Street.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it when we go to the first half. All right. You guys ready to get to it?
Let's get
it.
Yes, sir.
Full sport press.
Yeah. No layup line, no warm-ups, no nothing. We just walking right into the stadium and get into the game. Let's do it. When the beat on, then it's on. Wearing the right jerseys on the road, cause how we feel where we roam is our home. Leaving these other podcasts null and void. The show can't miss something like Tom Shepard and corduroys. Full sport press, you know them boys. Jay run the point, lock for 3, and me, I crash the boards. Weezy told you that it's paid for.
Full sport press.
Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody back and some of you for the first time to the Full Sport Press Podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports related news and topics. I'm J Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
Coach Locke is out on assignment. Shout out to Coach. How you doing, cameraman?
Grumpy cameraman.
Tip the hat. Derek Jeter. Yeah. Here we are. We're back, guys. Back in the
Good
saddle.
to see you, man.
Yeah, likewise, franchise.
Yeah.
Likewise, brother. Yeah, man. Episode 519. We're handing out awards for the 2024 NBA playoffs.
FSP style.
Always FSP style.
You better damn know it.
Better than believe it.
Weezy, best of the week, talk to the people.
Best of the week, man, for me was, NFL mandatory minicamp I started. Got
Yeah,
to see a little football.
you did.
Yeah.
Got to,
Yeah.
judge little people.
Yeah. You got something to say about your Titans?
It all falls on Will Levis.
It does.
You
It all
gotta take
falls
one,
on Will Levis.
do you gotta take one step or just a half a step?
Now, you can take a full
They
step.
got to take a full step.
Full
That's a
step.
full step.
If Will Levis is not up to par,
Yeah.
he won't be there next year.
That quick?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That fast?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that wasn't their guy.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
did say that. I'm sorry. You right.
Callahan.
That's right.
Yeah.
You right.
Guys,
My bad. You
yeah.
right. You
We're
right.
Yeah.
drafting another quarterback next year.
Yeah. Easy, though. He ain't even making, $2 million?
Oh, he's a second round pick. He's the first pick to second round, so I don't know what he's making.
Yeah. Go look that up. Yeah. What you got, Jeff?
Man, my best of the week, Negro League stats be
Mhm.
included in Major League Baseball.
That's hard.
I like that.
Yeah.
Get my Josh Gibsons and Satchel Pages being included with the other legends of baseball.
Yeah.
Baseball figuring some things out, man. They just
Yeah.
trying to incorporate do the right thing and build that league as it grows,
Better.
and build that league as it has fell off over the post steroid years. I should say.
Better.
Yeah. True.
Better.
Yeah.
Yeah, my best of the week is FIFA. It's going with 2K now for the foreseeable future.
Really?
Cop the rights to FIFA. Huge deal for the soccer world. This would be the equivalent of 2K getting NFL rights. See what I'm saying? Struggling. Dog, you need some competition. These games are getting lazy.
Yeah.
I think FIFA needed some competition. They put out the same game with a little bit of, I'm talking about lipstick on the pig for the last 4 years.
Okay.
It's just been, I ain't been mailing it in. They'll just add cleats or boots, throughout the year. That's it.
Yeah.
No real major changes, so
I got you.
it's trash. Worst of the week, Weezy, right back to you.
Worst of the week, man. WNBA.
Yeah, it's getting a little tricky, man.
It's weird.
Yeah, I tried to watch it.
Uh-oh. Oh, you went there with it. Okay, go ahead.
Oh no, you just tried to watch the game and what?
What?
No. I'm trying to watch. It's good, but it's just too much.
Commentary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They beating up Caitlin Clark, which is, I mean, it's just too much going on.
Yeah.
I'm almost gonna stop watching it.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's tough. It's hard to watch, especially how they're like formulating it. You know, like the way that they're
There we go.
putting it out there.
Yeah.
It's tough, man.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's hard to watch.
I'm with you,
And
J-Ho.
we've been watching WNBA for a better part of 3 years now on a consistent basis.
Yeah.
And it's just weird the conversations that you hear now about the WNBA compared to 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Different conversations.
And it's drowning out the talent like Aja Wilson.
Yeah.
She averaging 27-12.
She's cold.
Connecticut is undefeated.
Yeah. Connecticut is undefeated. Yeah.
Like,
But everything is led with Caitlin Clark, who's won 2 games as we record this podcast.
chill out.
I'm not. What I'm saying is, talk about Asia.
Them fans,
Yeah.
her fans
Her fans different.
are wild.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, talk about Arike Ogunbowale.
Please.
Talk about shit.
Talk about my Atlanta Dream.
Yeah.
Looking all right.
Mm.
They
Talk
look
about
all right.
they got their ass kicked last night.
They look all right.
They got their ass kicked last night. And
But they're going to be a playoff team.
no, they won't.
They're going to be a playoff team.
No, that's a bad team. But Tina Charles got it. She can't do everything. But then Nafisia Collier, talk about her. Like, it's girls that are really playing at a high level. The return of Skylar Diggins Smith, like she's playing at a high level.
We didn't talk about her getting cold cocked and bleeding.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
She talking crazy on the mic.
Yeah. Anyway,
Crazy.
my worst of the week is Clipped on Hulu.
Oh my God.
The worst casting I've ever seen on TV. This is hard to watch. They got Blake Griffin and the actor's 5'10". Like, this is the thing.
Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan is 5'9".
5'9".
Like, come on,
DeAndre
man.
Jordan is 5. They didn't get him some lifts in his shoes or nothing.
Steph Curry, dude.
They didn't have to do that.
They didn't have
They
to
didn't
do
have
that.
to do that.
No, he was overweight.
Steph Curry was overweight. Big Baby was just a fat dude.
Yeah.
Big Baby was just a fat dude.
The
Like,
only good casting is Donald Sterling,
yeah.
which is done by Ed O'Neill.
Yeah.
And you got Lawrence Fishburne as Doc.
doing his best doc.
And that's a good doc he's doing.
Chris Paul is solid.
No, that's terrible.
Chris Paul is solid.
No, that's terrible.
I'm not as mad as Chris Paul I thought I was gonna be.
Yeah, I haven't watched episode 2, so
Chris Paul is solid.
you better pick up episode
But
2.
Blake Griffin is really bad.
That's really bad.
Really, DeAndre Jordan is really
bad.
My thing is, why they just
Go ahead,
get real actors?
They do.
Those are real actors.
Yeah.
They just went to the.
They got homeboy from P Valley as Chris Paul.
What you got?
But Matt Barnes is
Solid.
good.
That's a good. That's
Yeah,
a
Matt
good
Barnes
guy.
is solid.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Jamal Crawford's bad.
But Jamal Crawford is really bad.
Yeah.
Matt Barnes is probably the best one they got.
Is Doc Rivers good?
Yeah,
Lawrence
Lawrence
Fishburne.
Fishburne.
Yeah, that's solid. He got the Beijing and everything.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
solid.
Check
Big
it out.
Beijing.
Yeah.
What you got, Joe?
Man, I pulled a U, man. I've had 3 rear tires in 32 days. 3 passenger rear tires. The same one has gone flat in 32 days 3 times. I had to replace that tire 3 times.
Damn, bro.
2 nails and a metal rod.
Pyramid rod. Yeah.
That's been in
Has
that
it got
tire.
to the point? Maybe have you looked at your rim? Your rim might be cracked.
I don't because I'm under
You losing
warranty.
air.
Because I bought the tires,
Okay.
and so I'm under warranty. So I just take it to the shop and they just give me a
Okay.
brand new tire. But I've
Okay.
had to do 3 tires in 32 days.
Because that's, if you're losing air like that, rim is cracked. I got a guy.
Yeah.
If the rim's cracked.
Nah, I don't think it's a rim because it's
Okay.
been a nail. I've seen a nail in
Yeah.
it twice, and there's a metal rod they took out. So 3 tires.
Keep fighting. Keep fighting.
That
brother.
is ridiculous. Shout out to men and women out there changing tires. every
Yeah,
day.
that's tough.
Y'all are legends in the game.
Yep.
And make sure you check us out on Spotify, iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, YouTube, and Amazon Music to catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP. Just simply search Full Sport Press Podcast. J-Ho
Yes, sir.
and Weezy.
What it do?
Do you guys have a yellow box of Cheerios recipient for our listeners?
We do. This week's award recipient is Tucupita, Marcano.
Okay. Good job.
All right, Reese, here we go. Yeah. Major League Baseball has banned San Diego Padres infielder Tucupita Marcano from the game for life after its internal investigation discovered that Marcano placed bets on baseball games involving his own team while on the injured list during the 2023 baseball season. Marcano is 24 years old. He placed 387 baseball-related bets from October 16th, 2022 to November the 1st, 2023. totaling over $150,000. 231 of those bets were placed on MLB games for a total of $87,000, and 25 of those 231 bets involved the Pittsburgh Pirates, the team he was on at the current time. Now, MLB's investigation found that Marcano lost every parlay involving the Pirates and won only 4.3% of his MLB bets. The majority, but not all, of Marcano's bets were placed after he was injured. Marcano denies that he compromised or manipulated the Pirates' game he bet on, and MLB found no evidence to contradict that.
Okay.
He was an idiot, guys. He's just bored, coming off an ACL injury, going through rehab.
Messed up his whole career, though.
Yeah. He was. Let me tell you how stupid he was. He bet at PNC Park while he was going through rehab.
It's gonna.
Come on, man.
It's geo-tracking. They're gonna ping that.
They gonna ping that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it once. I say it again.
Every time.
They should have kept it in Vegas. Once they made it legal.
Once they put it in them phones, it was over with.
Yeah, and it's gonna get worse.
It's like drugs, bro. Like,
and all this does is sweep under the rug what Ohtani did. That's all it's doing.
Yeah. I don't know what Ohtani did.
Ohtani had his homeboy gambling.
He didn't have his homeboy doing it, but he was a part of it, though. He knew what was going on.
Either Ohtani is the most generous, happy-go-lucky guy in the world, or he was in on it. Because that story.
He knew what was going on.
His homeboy owed the bookie $4 million.
He was getting the money from Ohtani. He got the line of credit.
His homeboy owed the bookie $4 million.
Yeah, but I think that Ohtani didn't think it would have anything to do with him just because he works for him. That's it.
Ohtani had nothing to do with it. Ohtani never knew about the gambling.
That's what I'm saying.
So he knew about it, but he was looking at it like, well, it ain't got nothing to do with me. I didn't place the bets. And I'm not affecting the game any kind of way. So, yeah.
Like I said, he's either the most generous guy in the world, or he got some issues.
And MLB allows their players to place bets on other sports. But he bet with an MLB partner. His damn username, password was set up on FanDuel. That is a baseball partner, you dumbass. Like, you don't think your name going to stand out on the millions of people that they have there?
You know how they always say, like, if somebody got caught, there's somebody getting away with this.
Yeah, somebody getting away with it.
I wonder who's, like, I don't want no snitching or nothing, but I just wonder who's getting away with this because, like, for somebody has to be getting away with it for people to keep doing this.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm rolling.
Like, that's insane.
I'm rolling. Yeah. Well, Weezy, these are your people.
No, I'll let you
No. These are your people. I done took the last 4. These are your people.
I ain't been on the field.
No. You don't gamble.
That's true.
Weezy, talk to this man. Teach him well. Let him lead the way.
I don't think he can talk to him no more.
Yeah,
he's done.
He's done.
He might be still gambling now.
Definitely gambling now.
He might be a bookie by the end of the day.
You guys ready to get started the first half?
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Full Sport Press.
This your boy FSP Weezy. Join us each and every Monday on all streaming platforms. And don't forget, everything is paid for.
The revolution will be podcasted. First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like we do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we get started, I am J-Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do? Big Jeff, where can I find you on social media, my guy?
Weezy, I'm at JEasley84 across all social media platforms.
Jay, where can they find you?
J-Hove on Instagram and Twitter. Let's talk on Twitter. I've been really good with these predictions for these NBA situations. So
I've been right there with you.
Yeah, you've been solid with me, Jeff. Yeah.
I'm Weezy on Weezy on Twitter. I'm at FSP_Weezy on IG. Holla at me.
I think it's the other way.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I think you're right. Never mind.
Yeah,
you're right.
We told your ass.
It
did.
did.
Yeah, okay.
That's my whole routine.
Yeah, I see. All right. Let's kick the first half off with some NBA talk after a grueling 7-month campaign for the 2023-2024 NBA season. It has now reached its conclusion, guys. The number 1 seed Boston Celtics are facing number 5 seed Dallas Mavericks. Boston enters looking for their 18th NBA championship. Dallas seeks its second league title since the iconic 2011 championship. Dirk Nowitzki. It's the first postseason meeting between the two franchises, and Boston won the regular season series 2-0 for all shits and giggles. Kyrie Irving has not beat Boston since he left. 0-12 now. So the series odds before game 1, Boston was -225. Dallas was +180. Right now, as we record this podcast, Boston is leading 1-0. Let's break down the 2024 NBA Finals, starting off with the better starting five. Weezy, who is the better starting five, the Boston Celtics or the Dallas Mavericks?
Boston Celtics.
Okay.
They got the better starting five. They got the defense players. You know, they matched Dallas with offense, I think. But they got Drew Holiday. They got the guy with the big forehead. Derek White. So they got guys play both ends of the ball at a high level.
That's all right. What you got, you?
Oh man, it is Boston. Boston has Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. They have Drew Holiday. They have Derek White. And then you also have Porzingis. That's I don't care over the last since Golden State, KD Golden State. That's 1 through 5, probably the best starting five that we've seen.
Yeah, I'm rolling. You got Drew, you got Derek White, JB, Tatum, and now Horford in that starting five.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's all good. Yeah, without KP, you got 2 All-NBA guys and you got 2 All-Defensive guys. Yeah. That's hard to have a better starting five in any other situation, comparing it to Luka, Kai, Derrick Jones Jr., P.J. Washington, Jeff Sky, and Daniel Gafford. So, nice starting five on that end, too.
Young, though.
Young. Inexperienced. Yeah. Really hadn't really played in the playoffs. Yeah. Looking at Daniel Gafford.
Kai the only one that's got the tread on the tire. These do fresh out the box.
Fresh out the box. Yeah. Moving on to the bench, Jeff. Who has the better bench?
It's still Boston. Because if you're going to star Horford and keep Porzingis and all-star on the bench, that can give you an effortless. Mind you, I had my predictions in last week. Last show we talked about my prediction for Boston. But even just how it's looking right now with Pritchard, Porzingis. Boston. Give me Boston.
Yeah. Weezy.
Yeah, I'm going Boston with Pritchard. Porzingis come off the bench. But here's the thing. If Dallas gets the lob going, they got the better bench.
Yeah, but they can't get the lob going with KP down there.
Nah,
they had 3 assists.
Yeah.
And they starting 5.
They had the turnover. Well, we can talk about that.
Yeah. I got to see a game in Dallas.
Yeah. Okay.
I got to see a game in Dallas.
Yeah. I'm rolling with the Celtics as well right here, especially with KP on the bench. It sways things more towards the Celtics side. They only play 8 players total, both teams. So, but when Drew Holiday comes out and said, even our white boys play defense, talking about Sam Hauser, talking about Peyton Pritchard, who got to give Locke his credit on Pritchard. He said he was going to play in the league for a while, and I said, Peyton Pritchard is not going to play in the league. He can't defend. He has. You can tell he's locked in and found the role. He's going to play in the NBA for a long time.
He'll play in Boston as long as he wants to.
As long as he wants to.
As long as he wants to.
Yeah. But
like pay for a meal in Boston.
Never again.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as they win this championship. But like Weezy mentioned, if Derek Lively can produce like how he did all season and be a lob threat when he's in said game, he can sway things as well. I think the focus will be on, everything that's going on with Tatum and Brown, and Luka and Kyrie. But I think the bench is the big reason why you sway, because Sam Hauser was making big shots. Peyton Pritchard made some shots when he needed to. And, of course, KP coming off the bench with 20 is tough to stop.
First half, 20, though.
Yeah.
I mean, game was over with. But
game was over with.
First half
20 put you out the door.
Yeah.
But my biggest we break down the game and we just talk.
Just talk.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, here's the thing that with this series is Dallas doesn't have a point guard, a true point guard. And they got Luka's the point guard. Luka's the point guard for sure. But he's a scorer too. Yeah. If they had somebody to give him the ball in his spots, it'd be better.
I think Luka needs the ball in his hand to score, so I don't think he needs to play with a point guard.
But he's looking to score.
Yeah, that's what got him there though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's what got him there. Yeah. Speaking of, let's talk about duos. Who has the better duo? JB and Tatum, Luka, Kyrie. What you got, Weez?
Luka, Kyrie.
Yeah, what you call them?
Prolific scores. 2 prolific scores. And here's the thing.
Yeah.
If Kyrie doesn't go 6 for 20 last night,
he had a bad shoot night.
The game is close, and then you put the pressure on Luka in late game situations. And 9 times out of 10, Luka wins.
Yeah.
He wasn't missing last night.
They lost that game in the first quarter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he wasn't missing. He had 29 points last night.
Yeah.
It was even after the first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
It was 70 to 69 after the first quarter. So they never fully rebounded from their first quarter onslaught. The duo question, sorry. Yes, I'll say Kyrie and Luka just because I like ball dominant guards to get a bucket. So those are my kind. Both of those guys are my kind of players.
Yeah.
But I will say this though, if we're picking teams and we're going 5-on-5.
5v5.
If 5v5, if the first 2 picks are Kyrie then Luka, the next 6 to 7, maybe even 8 are Boston players. That's where the problem comes in.
Yeah. So we're just saying duos.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
yeah. And I'm rolling with the duo.
Yeah.
The better duo being in Dallas as well. Insanely, like Weezy mentioned, a prolific duo. And Luka and Kyrie, you can tell I wouldn't say they kind of like playing with each other. You can tell they can kind of work together. This is the thing. Luka's an older soul. And Kyrie I don't think Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown like each other. I think they're forced to play together. I think that they're in a situation where they are kind of married. You ever seen a married couple?
It's a bad relationship, like a toxic relationship.
Bro, and they just want to get away from each other. And I get it. That's why they had to have so many people come to that team. And there's been so many revolving doors. And now it's the best starting 5 they've ever had. And I think it's primarily due to the fact that those 2 guys aren't put together to play together. I think they get in each other's way.
Yeah. I think Jaylen Brown, if we're being honest, Jaylen Brown is ascending. He's getting better.
Yeah.
And Tatum may have hit the wall.
Well, I think it.
It's not a bad wall.
What wall he hit?
He may have been. This may be the best we've seen of Tatum.
Yeah,
like Tatum might not.
Yeah,
Tatum might not look
at
better
26.
Than
yeah, yeah. And
Jaylen Brown's still getting better to me
because I think if we were looking at this duo the way that we look at Kai and Luka, this team should have 2 rings already in Boston. They should have 2.
Steph took their soul.
Yeah,
in the championship.
They should have 2 rings. I think they silently hate each other. I don't think they like playing with each other. I think they get in each other's way. And the worst thing that's going to happen is they get a ring and they're going to continue to play together for at least another 2 or 3 years.
And I think Jaylen Brown is more like Kyrie than people give him credit.
Oh, 100%.
And he's going eventually he's going to say some stuff to piss Boston off again. Yeah. But that's down the line.
It's down the line. Yeah.
My thing is in this series is Boston has to blow them out to win this series. They have to blow them out every game.
Yeah, can't keep it close with Dallas.
You can't. Now that them boys are rolling.
Yeah, now when they rolling. Yeah. Speaking of, it takes coaching. Weezy or Jeff. It doesn't matter. Whoever wants to go. Who has a better coaching?
Just because of longevity, and I think he's having to do more with less, I go Jason Kidd.
Yeah.
They both aren't putting on neither one of these guys are putting on master classes. Don't do that.
I mean,
don't do that.
That's what I'm saying.
Get the ball to my best player, dribble drive, shoot a step back 3 or dribble drive. That's what.
It's some stuff that Jason Kidd has done throughout these playoffs. We'll talk about it in a second.
No, he has tweaked the lineup rotation.
Man.
That I give you.
And you'll see it when next game Saturday,
Sunday.
You'll see it Sunday. He gonna make an adjustment. He gonna make adjustment for KP.
They adjusted in the second quarter. They just was down too big.
Right, and Kyrie wasn't hitting shots.
As far as coaching, I got both as a wash. I got a wash.
A wash.
Yeah, because they're both coaching in their first NBA final.
True.
And if you look at Joe Mazzulla, he's coming off a great series against Rick Carlisle where he absolutely put on a master class with him. But he's been pretty solid throughout the postseason in general. No, for sure. He got out coached. Rick Carlisle got out coached.
Rick Carlisle didn't have enough bullets in the chamber.
Yes, he did. He had way more than enough, Jeff. He was up. He was up that entire series in every game.
I know. They just ran up. They have no
That's
bullets.
bad coaching.
They have no bullets.
You talking about Pacers, right?
Up in every game. They've
been up in every game in the fourth quarter. That's bad coaching.
Or they just didn't. They just ran the gas.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. You can't be up 3 with 7 seconds left and lose a game. That's bad coaching.
Tough.
That's bad coaching. And he got out coached every game.
But he won.
Yeah,
against New York.
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you. He got out coached though.
Go ahead, John.
Anyway, yeah. So, and I think with Jason Kidd, his team wouldn't have lost a game in the playoffs if he was the head coach in Boston. I don't think so.
Oh my God, that's a bold statement.
I think they go straight through.
Game.
Yeah, Boston should not have lost the game. Shouldn't have lost the game.
Yeah, but they play with their food.
Yeah, they play with their food a lot. Yeah.
They better not play with it this time.
Yeah. So, to conclude things, Weezy, who's your winner and why?
Mavs in 6.
Ooh, you've been saying that. You've been rolling with the Mavs. You put your money on the Mavs.
Yeah, 2 prolific scorers, man.
Yeah.
I've seen it all through playoffs, man. And them boys, can score at an instant. Kyrie knew he had a bag. If Kyrie would have hit his average, if he'd have had 26 points last night, it'd been a close game.
It'd been a closer game.
It'd been a close game.
I mean,
and
they
then
still won by 25.
Well,
in a close game, anything happened.
Kyrie hits one of those 2 buckets in the third quarter, cuts it to 6.
I really think they got to Kyrie in Boston. I really do.
Yeah, he was trying. He was trying.
I've never seen
Kyrie
him.
was trying.
He wanted to piss him off.
Yeah, I've never seen him dribble the ball off his foot.
Yeah.
I've been watching him play 20 years now. He's never dribbled the ball off.
He's trying. He was trying.
And it was some.
That,
and they both went through spells where they missed 3 buckets each.
Yeah, no, for sure. What you got, Jeff?
I said Boston in 5. No matter who they play, I still got Boston in 5.
Okay, you got to roll.
Too much talent.
Way too much.
Too much talent.
Yeah. I have the Celtics in 6. I think this is the toughest matchup that Dallas has had besides playing against OKC, who gave them the worst of their matchups on the Western Conference side. But with Porzingis back, Boston is basically a bigger, better, and even more balanced version of the Thunder. I think one that also has much more experience, like Jeff mentioned. These are newbies in Dallas, so ready to make big shots on the big stage. Luke and Kai, I think, put the fear in God at them throughout the series, but I got the Celtics winning in 6 because they just been the best team from the beginning of the season all the way through the end, and I think it'll continue to go that way. But there will be a time within the next, I would say, 12 to 18 months that either Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum won't play for the Boston Celtics. I could just tell. Because when Jaylen Brown won that Eastern Conference MVP, Jason Tatum was kind of looking like it was a little different of a look. I will say that.
He deserved it, though.
Yeah, and I agree. Yeah. But what I'm saying is I think they all want to be number one on.
I think Jaylen Brown has looked at it like you've been considered number one all this time and ain't done shit.
Yeah, I mean, he's done a lot, though.
Now it's my time to be number one.
2021, he averaged 35 in the playoffs. And
they lost.
It had nothing to do with him. Jaylen Brown can't go left. That was the
Jaylen Brown, but that goes back to my point of Jaylen Brown has gotten better.
He's gotten better. He still can't go left, though.
Let me ask y'all a question right here. Like, y'all coaching the team in the playoffs. These 2 teams in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And y'all got you put both teams out there.
Yeah.
You got a starting pick. The last pick is Luka Doncic or Jason Tatum. Who y'all taking right now? It's your last pick.
Who's on my team?
It don't matter.
It do matter. It matters. It matters. It really do matter because if I don't have anybody that can score, I'm getting Luka.
Well, who you picking right now?
First pick.
Who you picking?
Luka. Luka first pick.
Yeah, I'm
Luka first pick. Other than
what are
Jokic.
we doing though? Yeah, what are we doing? Like you're just picking the team, starting the team. I'm going Tatum. I think Tatum by himself will be equally as impressive by himself. I think Jaylen Brown gets in his way. Then Luka and
let's range this playoffs a little. Let's make the situation a little bit different. If you watching the playoffs, and you had to draft a player right now, out of these playoffs, first pick, who you take?
Luka.
Yeah, Luka. I mean, out of these playoffs.
Me too.
Yeah.
Luka.
Yeah, that's the same conversation. But what they're doing right now is playing for Jordan Brand supremacy. So this is hey, listen.
This is the battle for
being the top guy in the Jordan brand.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know, and Luka's shoe. Everybody talks about how great Luka's shoes feel.
They're both bad.
They're both really good. Everybody
shoes.
loves both of those shoes.
Really,
not at all. Not at all. You tripping, and you know that too.
Kyrie got the best shoe out there. Kyrie has the best shoe out there.
All right, man.
Kyrie has no, I'm talking about in the finals, cameraman.
Yeah, you can't even get his shoes.
It coming out this summer.
Man, you can't even get them shoes.
The original pair come out this summer.
You got to go across the water.
But did I not? But as soon as that model came out, I hit you.
Bad model. Nobody's playing in those, bro. Anyway, you guys ready to get started with halftime?
Yes, let's do it, man. Make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Spotify, Beyond Pod, YouTube, Amazon Music, and Amazon Music. Hey, if you got Amazon Prime,
hell yes, there too.
Make sure you do all that, all right? And when these ads start showing, ads are free if you got Amazon Prime or Amazon Music. Make sure you check that out. All right, to get us on the full archive of past episodes of FSP, just simply search Full Sport Press Podcast. Halftime. Pocket watching with the Full Sport Press Podcast. In the words of the great Lester Freeman, follow the money, Jimmy. All right. The world champion Las Vegas Aces are getting individual sponsorships direct from the city of Las Vegas. The Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority, say that fast, the LVCVA, announced that it will sponsor each and every player on the team, resulting in a first-of-its-kind 2-year deal. The LVCVA brokered this directly with each player's agent, where each player on the team for the seasons of 2024 and the season of 2025 will receive $100,000 per year. Is it a big deal, little deal, no deal, J. Ho?
I'll go first, Weezy, because I'm sure you have a lot to say about this. The WNBA is dead wrong. The average salary in the WNBA is $67,000, and what they're trying to do is says it doesn't necessarily equate to their salary cap. It's not fair, but the difference is, yes, it equals up to $1.2 million. The salary cap, I think, in the entire WNBA for a team is 1.4, 1.6. So with that being said, it's just like anything else as far as a name, image, and likeness. They're asking the girls to go around with Las Vegas paraphernalia on and bring more people to watch Usher in concert or watch Celine Dion in concert. That's all it's for. It's just saying, hey, come to Las Vegas, have a good time. They're going to use them, and they deserve that $100,000. That's stupid. It's stupid. It's the second time that they have ongoing investigations against the Aces just because they're doing things the right way in Vegas. All woman head front office. Yeah. That's dope. And on top of that, they're all black women as well. So, man, shout out to the Aces doing things the right way.
To be a business, to grow a business, you got to be innovative.
Yeah.
And this is the way you grow a league, to be innovative. Yeah. As the LVC VA mentioned, we just want the players to play in rep Vegas. That's all they want them to do. That's all they want them to do. My bad, Weezy. Go ahead.
Bring people to Vegas.
Yeah. But I'm down for them girls making all the money they can.
Absolutely.
New York can do the same thing. Get the Liberty out there and tell them, come watch Broadway. Come watch Lion King on Broadway. Whatever you're going to do. But if them girls making some extra money, I'm cool with that.
Cool with it.
I'm cool with that.
They're vastly underpaid anyway. I know that this is a struggling league and they're figuring out their way to become a little bit more profitable. But if you look at Sydney Colson's making $76,000 and you put an extra $100,000 in her pocket, so be it.
Yeah. But this league ain't gonna struggle for long. They're about
they're about 3-4 years. One
more big player away.
They're for those people, the players already there. That's gonna change. That's gonna put more money in everybody's pockets and all those things, those corny things they're saying. So
and then
they're right.
Yeah, that new collective bargain agreement when it comes out in 2 years. 2 years. Listen. Them girls are gonna get that average of 67 is gonna be, I think, triple.
Needs to be $1 million.
It won't be $1 million.
I think we'll wild out for $1 million.
Yeah, no. It won't be $1 million.
The average player needs to make $1 million.
Let me tell you why though, because they don't play any. It's just
30 games.
Yeah, just 30 games. Yeah. 35 games.
200.
Yeah.
500.
Nah, well, the girls make. Asia Wilson makes 250.
Yeah,
300 a year. Kelsey Plum makes 220. So
I think they'll be right at. Average player be 6 figures.
Yeah. So that extra $100,000, man, give it to them ladies.
Life changing.
Yeah. Shout out to the Aces.
Yeah. That's how you grow a business, man. But anyway, that is Pocket Watching with FSP. You ready for the second half, guys?
Let's get it.
Let's do it.
Sport Press.
J-Ho. Check us out each and every Monday. The Revolution will be podcasted. Revolution will be podcasted. Second half, the 2024 NBA Playoff Award Show. I am J-Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What to do?
Weezy, the NBA regular season is 82 games. A team can play a maximum of 28 more, including the playoffs. But it's that second season, the postseason, that largely drives our conversations about who's excelled during said postseason. Media, fandom, and the basketball world at large view these pressure-packed, high-stakes performances as the ultimate test of an individual's player's worthiness. As we brace for the final series of the 2023-2024 NBA campaign, we're here to hand out some awards for the 2024 NBA playoffs. Weezy, the first award is something that you brought to the table, which was a great idea. Shout out to you. Got to give credit when credit is due, right?
For sure.
Yes, sir.
Don't steal. You know what I'm saying? Just
Never
give
do.
credit.
For sure.
Okay. The first award of the night is the biggest injury of the playoffs, Weezy. Who would you say and why?
I could go with the obvious, but my biggest injury, man, was Zion Williams. Zion Williamson. Zion Williams was locked in.
That's true. I didn't even think about Z. Yeah.
Zion was locked in. Zion was he was ready to hit. He's from the Adam Boys going.
Yeah.
He's from the average 30 that series.
I can roll with
They
it.
couldn't stop Zion.
Yeah. Zion.
He would have beat the Lakers in that play-in game.
Yeah.
Soft tissue injuries ruining sports. Yeah. I'm telling you. if you just look at some of these injuries and how big they've been, hell, even with soccer, Kevin De Bruyne, big guy that plays for Manchester City, man, he got a hamstring injury. We could have had a trouble, dog, just because he didn't play. But anyway, soft tissue injuries.
Soccer club.
Yeah, I do, man. Shout out to the Manchester City Blues. We did win the Premier League though, so it's all good. What you got, Jeff?
Weezy took mine, so I'll go with my second one. I'll go with Giannis.
Yeah, let's talk about
Giannis. Say what you want.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we all that Giannis not being there, Dame Lillard missing a game or two. Milwaukee definitely underachieved in the playoffs this year, and I would have loved to have seen a full strength Milwaukee play Boston.
Yeah.
Or of course, the Pacers won the series, so good job by them. But Giannis being out that whole from April to Game 6 was tough.
That was tough.
Here's the thing with Giannis. Real quick, my bad, Jay. Can we start putting Giannis in that same group like we do Chris Paul when it come to playoffs?
Hey,
2 years in a row.
Hey, he got the chip.
Yeah,
he got the chip.
Hey, injuries are injuries though.
He got the chip.
That boy been injured every year.
I'm just saying, if it happens one more year, I'm gonna put him in that.
Hey,
how we do Chris Paul?
He a made man.
Yeah,
he got the chip.
Yeah, but that
made man. That
chip,
changes game.
That chip's kind of like the same chip like Kawhi got. Kind of go overlooked.
Yeah.
That Kawhi chip goes way overlooked.
That was supposed to be the Brooklyn Nets championship. Let's just be real. It wasn't. If KD wears the size 17,
or Kyrie doesn't get hurt,
or Kyrie doesn't roll his ankle.
It was Kyrie rolled his ankle.
Yeah, Kyrie rolled his ankle. Yeah, that's for sure. You know that though. Even the Milwaukee Bucks. Jeff Teague came out and was like, "We would have lost that. Kyrie was cooking us. They was up 2-0.
Yeah, Kyrie.
Yeah,
they would have lost to my Hawks though.
Yeah,
Trae Young don't get hurt.
Man, shut up.
Trae Young got hurt.
They would have smoked the shit out of y'all, man.
We was rolling that year,
rolling
Joe.
my ass.
Was the Eastern Conference Finals.
Rolling my ass.
6 in the Eastern Conference Finals. Detroit got hurt.
Man, stop that.
We was rolling.
Talking about niggas I was injured. That's that. And that look, stay injured.
I hate that.
I'm rolling with you guys. I'll just kind of go through some specific facts though. Playoff star injuries have been up this past decade. The total number of players lost 2 games as far as injuries has reached 200, already eclipsing last season's figure for the entire playoffs, dog. That's 200 injuries, man. I think that they made a big effort to get everybody to play 65-plus games, and I think it also affected how people kind of figure out how to, stretch things out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. As
far as not playing in certain games, load management. They were worried about that. On a per-game level, player games lost to an injury are up 22%. That's a big deal. Mm-hmm. And which in turn, it affected the entire Eastern Conference playoffs and a little bit of the West.
Okay.
A little bit of the West. Not necessarily a lot, but it was more injuries on the East, which in turn why Boston walked in. And they could have did that with me and you. 4 All-Stars missing games, though.
Yeah.
That's huge, man.
Yeah.
4 All-Stars is crazy. All right. Next award is the Choke Artist Player of the Playoffs, Jeff. Who's your winner and why?
I could not decide on one player because I feel like y'all have been saying I was hating talking about Cat.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to the Denver Nuggets as a whole.
Okay.
Blowing that 20-point lead in that Game 7 when they had that series won.
Yeah.
That hurt.
They just got out coached too.
They were out of gas.
They was full of gas. They just didn't have enough players.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Bruce Brown.
They're out of gas.
Yeah, Bruce Brown.
You go up 20, Jamal Murray hits the shot to put the lead up 20 and looks at Ant like it's over, and then the bottom fell out.
Yep.
And then the bottom fell completely out. That's one of the things that stick with you in sports. Like, I'll remember that game because I wanted to see Denver versus Boston in the finals, and that would have been great. But, yeah, I always remember that. Yeah.
Weezy?
Man, I couldn't – I didn't want to go one play either, but the first thing that stood in my mind is the trio of the Phoenix Suns. Them boys got swept.
Yeah, that's just bad. It's bad personnel, man. Even if they score 90 points, right, between that, hell, they got to get somebody else to score that other little 30.
Yeah, but they're not supposed to get swept.
Yeah, they shouldn't have got down.
They're not supposed to get swept. That's disappointing.
Getting swept is crazy.
Yeah. Not with all that.
Not with all. But 90
best 2 guard.
It is.
They're supposed.
That's it though.
2 guard.
Because here's the thing.
He had 50.
You got one of the top
games, bro.
10, 12 players of all time in Kevin Durant.
Okay.
And you got y'all boy Brad Beal.
Because here's the thing.
Okay, so who else was on that team was gonna help them?
They could have gave my boy Bo some more minutes. They could have gave Bo some more minutes. Eric Gordon is a solid NBA player. A solid NBA player.
Eric Gordon is not helping.
He's a solid NBA player.
He didn't help. He played 12 minutes, bro.
That's
play.
coaching. That's
He-
coaching. That's why
he
the coach
can't
got fired.
Play.
He played in the regular season.
He can't play.
Hey, bro, if
basketball
you're
anymore.
down 3-0, at this point, try something.
We would have been saying the same thing if Kyrie and Westcott would have got swept. They weren't supposed to get swept.
Can't play, bro. My choke artist player of the playoffs is James Harden. Scored 16 points in an elimination game. And over those previous 2 games, he averaged 11 points on 23% shooting. That is the definition of a person that's done. What sucks.
That's what he do though. In the
Yeah,
playoffs.
but what I'm saying is you can't do that as you enter free agency this offseason. Yeah. Yeah, like he's going to be on his 5th team since 2021.
The Clippers, I know it's not the show to talk about it.
Yeah.
They are in a tough spot.
Oh, yeah.
They're moving into that new arena.
Mm-hmm.
And that team you thought you were going to have,
Yeah.
you got to look around and say, I might not need to have this team.
No, they're going to get rid of
all of them.
They definitely getting rid of James. I know they getting rid of PG.
All of them probably need.
And James Harden's my guy. I'm going to pick up James Harden right now. He called me. I'm going to get him.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say this, and I don't like to count nobody's pockets. He don't deserve $100 million this year coming up.
He ain't gonna get that. No.
What's he gonna get?
He gonna
then?
sign. He gonna do like hitman deals, like 21s. You know what I'm saying? He'll get a $21 million deal to come off the bench.
For
and help
what?
somebody.
1 year? For 2 years?
He'll retire before he come off the bench. He ain't got the rust in him.
No, he gonna
He
have to
won't
come off
do-
the bench.
he
He's not
won't do the
starting
rest.
anywhere. Well, unless he goes and play.
That's what I'm saying.
The
He'll
G
do that.
League.
He'll go play for the Lakers before he come off the bench.
Lakers not signing him.
Lakers. He'll start the Lakers.
You're damn lying.
Who gonna start off James Harden with the Lakers at point?
Where are they gonna start Austin Reeves?
I ain't gonna lie, James Harden at point at the Lakers might be okay.
That's their problem. D'Lo is frying him.
Man, D'Lo ain't never playing with the Lakers again.
D'Lo is frying him, and they finna get rid of D'Lo.
Yeah, D'Lo would
Yeah,
not be with
D'Lo-
the Lakers again.
Here's the thing: will D'Lo get more money than James Harden?
Yes, D'Lo finna get 150.
Man,
That's crazy.
That's the one you. Whoever giving D'Lo, never mind. It's the wrong show.
He better than James Harden. I tell you that. Moving
How?
on to the next award.
How? In what way?
But if you look at their numbers,
In what
James
way?
Harden averaged 16 and 7 this year.
What? D'Angelo averaged.
Yeah,
D'Angelo Russell has 12 and 15.
he ain't never averaged
Jeff,
12 points a game in his
Jeff,
life.
think about what you're seeing now.
Is you
Not about
crazy?
what you're seeing with James Harden. What you're seeing now, you paying D'Lo first or James Harden?
If I got a team right now.
Nah,
No, what's the question? What's the question? Am I starting if I have a team and I need a point guard?
James Harden, who he is right now today, or D'Lo, who he is right
Give me
now
James
today.
Harden.
Crazy
Right
as
now.
hell.
Wow.
His
Right now.
splits way better, bro.
I'm taking James Harden.
He shoot better. He averaged more points, and he played better defense than James Harden.
I've never seen.
You 1 point guard away, and you taking James Harden over. I mean, you taking James Harden over D'Lo.
I'm 1 point guard away for one season. Of course,
Yeah.
because D'Lo's younger, I'm gonna go with him. But if I need a point guard for one season, I'm a point guard away.
D'Lo not
James
even
Harden.
30, bro.
That's what I'm saying. If it's longer than one season, I'm going D'Lo. Of course, he's younger.
Just 1 season.
Just one season, nah, James Harden. James Harden
For what?
for one season.
Because you know he gonna vanish.
I know. I've seen D'Lo vanish too, dog.
What I'm saying is
I've seen D'Lo vanish.
he
too.
ain't had to. He ain't had the reason to. We've depended on James Harden to get you to the next level.
That's what I'm saying.
And that motherfucker vanished.
No. Well, okay. I guess
Closeout game with no Kawhi. That motherfucker had 11 points.
maybe I'm looking at the definition of needed a point guard away.
There's
right?
nothing James Harden can do for you in 2024 except for come off the bench.
He
If
will
he
not-
can't do that, he
he
needs to
won't come
retire.
off- he'll
I
retire
guarantee
from
you.
the bench.
Put it on the board right now. James Harden will not start in 2024.
Put them-
Yeah, I will.
Put them.
Ain't no question.
Put them.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause he can go to a sorry team and stuff.
Where?
Washington,
Where?
Atlanta. We'll take him tomorrow.
I think he'll go to Orlando and stuff.
Shoot, the Spurs. The
Well,
Spurs.
ain't no way in the world
Spurs.
they'll put James Harden near anything
If they
near
put that
Vic.
boy with that blonde hair out there at point, they putting James Harden out there at
Bro,
point.
Jeremy Sochan is a good kid.
He's not.
James
I'm not talking about him as a player, as a
shit?
man. I'm talking about as a player. If I got James Harden or the kid with the Jeremy Sochan, I'm going James
What I'm
Harden.
telling you is, what team would need James Harden?
I just gave you 2.
That team don't need him.
I gave you 3 actually.
Trey Jones is better than James Harden right now.
Brooklyn. He's starting Brooklyn right now.
He won't.
He started Brooklyn right now.
He will never go back to Brooklyn the way he left.
You asking me who could be
He
used
can.
to.
He can.
You asking me who
Can he go back to Houston?
He's going. If he goes to Houston, he's coming off the bench.
Ain't no way. He will not go back home and go out. Not home anymore. He go. But
He's at home.
That's home, yeah,
home.
pretty
He
much.
won't back off. He won't go out the bench. It's like AI went back to Philly when he was washed, and then come off the bench.
They made his guys come off the bench late.
Like,
and shit.
he averaged 16 this last year. He
Oh,
dropped
that boy averaged
35 on Kobe.
He averaged 16. And you
we
talking
off
about
topic. We off
D'Lo
topic. We off topic.
Thank you,
and D'Lo averaged 18.
We off topic.
Okay.
With the Lakers?
All right.
What are we talking about? James Harden is fucking trash.
Oh, okay.
Right. The next award, we have the most disappointing coach job of the playoffs.
Mike Dejounte for the OKC. OKC was number 1 seed. OKC did not make any adjustments against Dallas in that series. OKC had the way to make it to the Western Conference Finals, and that coach left them out to dry right there. Yeah, Mike Dejounte could have made adjustment with playing more Chet, playing SGA, not taking. There was options to make, and that team, as constructed, could have made a run for this chip this year.
That team will never make a run unless they get somebody that
They're going to get somebody this year.
SGA is he maxes out every game. He can't do more than what you need.
You said that, and I'm not knocking you on that.
Just go look at the stats.
I'm not knocking you. I didn't say you was wrong, but you can find a way to unlock, to steal your phrase, unlock Chet more on offense.
Chet's first year.
I understand.
You can't unlock a guy in his first year.
Yes, you can. You can unlock a guy in his first year.
Give me a guy that's been unlocked in his first year.
LeBron was unlocked in his first year.
It's fucking nigga said LeBron.
Carmelo Anthony was unlocked.
No, he wasn't, bro.
Carmelo Anthony went to the fucking playoffs his first year. Jay,
he got beat in the first.
LeBron didn't go to the playoffs his first year,
bro. He got beat in the first round,
but he still played.
You said unlocked. I'm talking about playing meaningful basketball.
He played meaningful basketball his rookie year.
Were they in the Eastern Conference or Western Conference?
The Western Conference, the West was harder than the East.
Yeah, bro, this is the hardest as the West has ever been.
Not when Melo was there. That's the Kobe. That's Tim Duncan. Jay, you can't say that.
Jeff, literally,
you can't.
Literally, there was a 4-way. Bro, a team won 48 games and was in the play-in at a 10. At a 10. The Golden State Warriors with 48 wins at a 10, bro. Come on, man. That's ridiculous. My most disappointing coach of the playoffs is Rick Carlisle. They had a golden opportunity in front of the world to beat Boston. Not necessarily beat Boston, but at least take them to 7. And instead, terrible coaching. Series of events, shit I've never seen in my life. He just simply let the series get away from him. Had budding stars playing at a high level in front of him. And I get Jaylen Brown came out and said, yeah, I don't know what the hell happened. One guy just came out the damn locker rooms like motherfucking Michael Jordan. And which is true. Like, Andrew Nembhard played at a high level that game. But as a championship winning coach like Rick Carlisle is, you would think he had the wherewithal to at least get a timeout at the end of regulation. He played that in terrible, terrible fashion. Can't let things like that happen against a really good Boston team. He had a decent job against the Knicks, even though he had some major flubs there as well. But it's some of the worst coaching I've ever seen. So I got Rick Carlisle winning that. Weezy?
Mike Malone.
Yeah.
Denver Nuggets.
Yeah.
He wasted all his energy with the Lakers. He wanted to beat the Lakers for some reason.
He did. Swept the shit out of the Lakers, too. It's a gentleman's sweep.
Yeah.
They snuck one. They sure did. They snuck one.
They won their first, not the second one. They won the first game.
No, they won the second.
They won the second game.
Second game.
Yeah.
But yeah, and you go out there and lay an egg.
Yeah, he did. It's tough.
7 games.
Yeah,
that's tough. Moving on to the next award, Weezy, we have the breakout player of the playoffs. Who you got?
DiVincenzo.
Dante. White Dante
ball.
White Dante ball.
White
Dante ball.
DiVincenzo had a 50 ball.
Yeah.
He had a record for 3-pointers in this in these playoffs.
Talk to him.
DiVincenzo had a record for steals.
Yeah.
DiVincenzo.
White Dante came to the bench and said, hey, I know everybody injured. We got to put the shit on our back, man. Let's fucking go. I said, yeah, White Dante? That little $46 million contract he signed looks like a steal now. Because you paid Josh Hart $81 million. You get DiVincenzo for half of that. That's a great deal. What you got, Joe?
I had Josh Hart. Josh Hart. That Knicks team as a whole with White Dante, even with Brunson, right?
Yeah.
Like putting them on the center stage, they were the talk of the NBA town until Thibs went Thibs and everybody's body started falling apart.
Right. Yeah.
but until then, that team was the talk of the house. I'm going with Josh Hart, White Dante, as Weezy said, and even Jaylen Brown, the Knicks as a whole.
Yeah. Shout out to the Knicks.
Hardenstein, my dog Hardenstein.
Hart. They got to pay him. They got to pay Mitch. And they also have to pay
you let Mitch go.
OG.
You let Mitch go.
You let Mitch go?
I'm paying Hardenstein, keeping OG, bringing back Russell. Yeah.
Okay, say less. Yeah. My breakout player of the playoffs is Anthony Edwards, guys. Somewhere in between that top 25 range at the beginning of the season. I felt as if even at 22 years old, which I would always say when we would record the podcast, he's 22, playing on a rookie contract still. Give him some time. Let him kind of figure this shit out. And then the playoffs happened, and people were saying he's the best shooting guard in the league. Saying he's going to start on USA team, all of that. So if you look at it,
Truth is true.
he's not starting USAB. But
He's best
you
shooting
want to
guard
make a bet on
in the
that?
league. Best shooting guard in the
He's
league.
not the best shooting guard in the NBA, bro. You know that shit. I ain't even going to let you do that. But if you look at it and you sweep Kevin Durant, then you beat the Denver Nuggets, including a 20-point. Who's better than him? Who he better than?
Oh, no. I'm tell you what. Top 7 next year, there's a new number 1 shooting guard. Spoiler alert. I tell you that.
You damn lie. It's bro.
I won't be here.
Yeah, but you should.
Ain't no way coming off this year
Yeah.
and them getting swept. Dude gonna be number 1 shooting guard this year. Ain't no way. On Beyonce's internet. No.
I'm saying.
In front of these cameras.
All I'm saying
In
is
front of these lights.
you switch to 2. I'm torn in between the 2 if you switch to 2. And I guarantee you that Devin Booker will be starting at the 2 guard on USAB.
And I guarantee you that
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards will be number 1 in top 7 next year.
Yeah, we'll say that. Yeah.
Guarantee
But anyway,
that, brother.
but if you look at it, the way that
It's a fact, Jack.
including the 20-point beating of the Denver Nuggets, second half comeback, defensive consistency needs to work on that. He's getting cooked as the games went along, but better reads as a playmaker's will. Got to work on that. But again, he's just 22 years old. Next logistical steps, things that Devin Booker has already improved on. You see what I'm saying? He's improved on both of those. Better turnovers are down, percentage is up. Nothing like, and I get it too, bright shiny things. But if you look at that starting 5 and you can play at the Phoenix, you see what that kid had to go through, and then you see with the team that's in Minnesota. Who got a better team, Jeff? Who got a better team?
Wait.
Who got a better team?
Who has a better?
Who has a better team between the Minnesota Timberwolves and Anthony Edwards and the Phoenix Suns?
1 through 12 better team is Minnesota. No lie.
You know,
no lie told.
And LeBron James looked on a camera with JJ Redick, and he said, the NBA is not won by 2 or 3 people anymore. You have to have a team.
Absolutely.
So in turn, that makes his team.
I'm not basing Devin Booker not being number 1 shooting guard in the world.
No, you just literally said they got beat and got swept because they didn't have a good team, Jeff. That's exactly what you just said.
You're jumping in there and you're not letting me finish what I'm saying. Yes, they got swept and it looked bad, but just off because it's the top 7 is a year-to-year accomplishment for us. This season, Anthony Edwards had a better all-around season than Devin Booker. He had a better shoot, better everything than Devin Booker.
Well, you're talking about stuff off the basketball.
I'm just including everything, but just on the court, better.
No, he didn't, Jeff. He didn't do. If you look at the numbers, there's nothing that he did better than Devin Booker. Literally, not one thing.
Let's move on, y'all.
Thank you. Moving right along to the 6th man of the playoffs, Weezy. Who is your winner and why?
I'm gonna go with Nas Reed from Minnesota. He hit some big shot. He missed a big shot though. He missed a big shot to take him in game 7, but he hit some really, really big shots. He came out of his shell. Nas Reed.
Nas Reed should be starting next year. They should make a move in Minnesota where that team plays better with him on the court. So Nas Reed as a 6th man, great defender, hits that corner 3 that is so popular in the league right now. Nas Reed is definitely the 6th man for me.
Yeah, I'm rolling. I got Nas Reed as well. Clean sweep. He played so well during the playoffs. I think people are coming out and seeing what I've been saying the entire year, that he's better than Rudy Gobert. You can get a young
He's better than Cat.
No, he's better than Rudy Gobert.
You play Nas and don't play Cat. You trade Cat.
No, you don't get rid of Cat. No,
Well, is he better? Is he better Rudy Gobert just because he can score, right?
No, he can do so much more. Him and Cat are intertwined. They have to play together. You don't need Rudy Gobert.
No, I'm asking you. He's better than Rudy Gobert because he can score. Rudy Gobert can't score.
No, what I'm saying is Cat, just for that team, if you take away a person like Cat and then you take away Cat, let's just be honest, he can still go get 25, 30. Nas Reed's going to top out at 17, 18, maybe 19. But if you put him in situations, and I try to tell people this all the time, there's a guy that you need who can go above sometimes their actual scoring average. And Nas Reed is not one of those guys.
Are we sure?
Here's
what I'm asking. Because he doesn't get those extra shot attempts.
No, he got those extra shot attempts, and it still skeetered up right around 19.
But you still
20.
had Cat there is what I'm saying.
No, Cat was out for it. He remember he tore his meniscus.
Yeah, and they still held it together because of
No,
Nas.
he held it together, but he didn't go above what his average was. Okay. And I think Rudy Gobert was in those situations where you pair a point guard. I think it's easier to trade to get a point guard for Rudy Gobert to pair with J-Mac compared to Nas, Reed, and maybe Cat.
It's gonna be so difficult to trade Rudy after this.
It was tough. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's too valuable. This is the thing, and LeBron James said this as well.
Yeah.
You keep value and you keep youth on the team.
Absolutely.
There's nothing that you get rid of with Nas Reed, with that person like that. You just can't let him go. Too valuable, too young.
You can trade Cat.
Yeah, I think Cat is valuable. I think Cat is very valuable. He's better than a lot of people at his position. He just been playing out of position. He's better at the 4.
But Cat has a specific skill set.
Yeah, he does.
He's
decided. He's decided.
Yeah, he's a stretch 4.
And he's not a number one in nobody's team.
He's not. So what?
You can't go through Cat to win to win this series.
No. Like, he's gonna have a situation where he gets traded and it's gonna look like KP. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll go Kevin Love. Like, he'll go somewhere and really help a team.
Sprinkles on the cake, and that's not a knock. He'll go somewhere where he's not needed to be number 2. He could be 3 or 4.
He go to LA?
Yeah.
No,
Can he
he's
go to
at
LA?
number 2.
He can't go to LA.
Moving right along
They need
to
to
the
find-
next award, which is Rookie of the Playoffs. This could be a first-year player or a first-time playoff experience player. Jeff, who is your winner and why?
P5, Paulo Banchero.
Okay.
27, 8
Played
and
great.
4. Went to 7 games against Cleveland. He played well. He had 1 game we had 9 points. But other than that, Paulo was balling. Those other 6 games, I wish I could have seen more of him in the playoffs.
Yeah.
He's gonna be something. He's gonna be fun to watch as he develops.
Weezy.
Let's go with Naismith.
Yeah, he did break out. Yeah,
Let's go with
slide.
Naismith.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Anthony Smith. Yeah,
Aaron Naismith.
Yeah.
Pacers.
yeah. Vandy guy.
Man,
Came in, played some really good defense throughout the entire playoffs. Averaged right around
Hit big
12,
shots,
13. Hit some big shots.
In spurts.
He turned into a player. When Boston got rid of him, I don't think that they were assuming that he would turn into the player that he is today. And he's one of those guys, not necessarily a cornerstone piece, but a major piece, especially since what's the kid's name that got injured? Benedict Mathurin left that team. He stepped in and really did what Benedict Mathurin was doing. I'm going with the Pacer as well, though. I got Andrew Nembhard, man. He was the star of the show, and he worked and kept that team alive, even though his coach really cut his legs off, despite just numerous times. He just would make shot after shot. He was controlling the pace of the game, oozing confidence. And I think it's one of those guys that was playing against Drew Holiday, who's Derek White. They were really putting a big emphasis on stopping him, and he still would go out and get his 22, 23. Despite the ending, I think you have to be encouraged to say that him and Tyrese Halliburton is the backcourt of the future in Indiana. So not mad at that. Shout out to Andrew Nembhard. Next up, we have Coach of the Playoffs. Jeff, give me your winner and why.
I have Rick Carlisle here because he empowered Nembhard to take those shots. Nembhard, and then when Nembhard missed that shot in the game 5 in the 4th quarter, he still had the confidence in him to go back to him the next game. So in those teams, they were overmatched, undermanned, and they fought in each and every series. They beat Milwaukee when they could have folded when Giannis came back, and they still won. They fought against New York, and both of those teams were injured, both of those teams were banged up, and they fought against New York, and they fought again against Boston. That speaks to great coaching. Rick Carlisle put on a clinic to me.
They talking about firing him, Joe.
To me, Rick Carlisle coached very well because that team should have been swept. They were competitive in every game because of him.
Yeah, but because of him,
competitive in every game.
Yeah, but because of him, they lost all of those.
They could have
games.
lost by 25. They should have lost by 25. Especially with Halliburton and his outfits on the bench, not playing. They still were competitive in every game they played.
He not good, Jeff. They were talking
That's
about
a championship coach, Jay.
Yeah, he's not good.
You telling me Coach Bud is a good coach, but you telling me Rich Carlisle's not a good coach?
What I'm saying is I watched this man single-handedly piss down his pants.
You telling me
for
Coach
3
Bud,
games against a
Boomhauser.
team that was superiorly injured compared to them. Both series.
They won that series though. They won both of those series, and they played. Go ahead.
And then with the Knicks, JB gets hurt, breaks his hand. That's the only reason they lose that series.
They played. They played to this date to date. Right, I'm not sure how the finals are gonna play out. They played Boston better than anybody else, and they were undermanned too.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
They got Nembhard. They had Pascal Siakam. They played. Boston.
He was not the coach of the playoffs, is what I'm saying. Yeah, but you got Weezy.
Coach of the playoffs. Man, I wanted to go. You nervous?
No, I ain't nervous. I just
I got it. I'll be nervous too.
Yeah.
I'll be nervous too. But I wanted to go with Tibbs. I wanted to go with Tibbs because nobody gave Tibbs a chance. He said he played. Everybody's injured. He kills players.
He run through the wall for Tibbs.
But I'm gonna go with Jason Kidd.
I'm rolling too.
I'm gonna go Jason Kidd because everybody said even you said, man, them boys gonna play go to hell ball. He got them boys. Them boys are not supposed to be in the finals
at all.
They're not supposed to be in the finals.
No.
And even though he got 2 prolific scores, prolific scores, but he put them in spots. He let them do that thing. He's doing something.
No, and I'll tell you exactly what he's doing because this time last year, just like Rick Carlisle, people were preparing for the draft lottery and also saying that it's time for him to get the hell up out of Dallas. They were talking about his rotations, game strategy, and then you fast forward to 2024 and you make bold changes in that lineup, earning respect of the stars and also playing young talent. They got 50 wins out of that team after P.J. Washington and Derrick Jones playing at a high level. P.J. Washington, I was about to get the Gafford. Okay. And the main thing is getting Daniel Gafford in that starting lineup and playing Derek Lively the minutes that you play Derek Lively. Because some coaches have thin patience with rookies. I think the way that Jason Kidd let Derek Lively learn on the job is going to be great for him in his future. Doing a great job in Dallas with his team. Like Weezy, I have Jason Kidd as the coach of the playoffs.
Shout out to PJ.
Next up, we have defensive player of the playoffs, Weezy. Who's your winner and why?
Oh man, you gonna like this? This is your guy from Boston Celtics.
Yeah, it ain't no question.
Drew Holiday.
Yeah, that should be a unanimous decision, right?
Yeah, but he's up against his toughest test now.
But I've never seen a guy close out games the way that Drew Holiday.
He knows his role, and Drew Holiday's there for one reason. He does his thing.
Payton closed out games defensively.
Yeah, I'm talking about in this era. Gary Payton been retired for 25 years.
I'm just
I see what you're saying. Position. And that's the thing. Gary Payton has a defensive player of the year, and this dude don't, and that's fucked up because he deserves 2 or 3 of them. Yeah. If Marcus Smart got one, Marcus Smart got one.
I want to knock on Drew Holiday. I want to see him hit more open shots.
Well, he don't have to. Right.
But if he takes them, I want to see him hit them.
But you got a guy averaging 26, you got a guy averaging 24, and a guy averaging 20. You just gonna focus on defense.
I understand that, but if he's taking the shots, I want to see him hit more.
Yeah,
because it's gonna come down to it. If, like I said, if Kyrie does his thing last night, Drew Holiday needs to hit a couple open shots.
But he was making it tough for Kai, man. He was making it tough for Kai. You can talk all you want to, man. Listen, what I'm trying to tell you, Drew Holiday was making it tough for Kyrie.
He's a great player. He's a great defensive player.
Yeah.
Great defensive player. That was the move they needed to make.
Yeah,
and again, he's the cog that drives that team.
I agree. 100%.
Not the sprinkles on the cake.
So, but what you're saying is, wait. So you're saying Drew Holiday? Never mind. I ain't gonna get out.
Now, to me, again, I said this before. That was the move that put them over the top. Switching out. I know it wasn't the trade that happened, but switching out Marcus Smart and bringing in Drew Holiday and allowing to steal your phrase, unlocking Derek White. If we talk about a coaching job one of the best coaching jobs their coach has made is unlocking Derek White.
You say you couldn't coach?
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying I'm giving him props. That was one of the best things he's done is unlocking Derek White.
Starting Derek White was great decision.
That was the best thing he's done.
He had All-Star votes.
I gave him an All-Star vote on this show.
And the last award of the night is the most valuable player of the playoffs. Jeff, who is your winner and why?
I think how the playoffs played out, it would be Luka Doncic. I want to give to Jaylen Brown very, very bad. Just off of how he played in the Eastern Conference Finals, how he's been consistent this playoff run. But for Dallas at a 5 seed to be in the finals and Luka to do everything he's doing, leading that team in points, rebounds, and assists, it has to be Luka.
Weezy.
Yeah, I haven't seen him play this locked in the playoffs since he played against Boston. And Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
Luka is locked in. He's still getting what he wants to do. 29 points. If he needs 40, he'll get 40.
And that is a testament of what I've been saying. Some guys, you got to go get 40 sometimes to win some of these games, man. If your guy can't go out there and get 40 and you know you need 40, you know you ain't got nothing but really 27 in you a game, but you can go and get 40, that is when you're one of those ones.
Because he's not healthy. Not healthy. He's injured.
Man, Phoenix needed 50. He went and got 50. Devin Booker went and got 50 that night. I'm just circling back to a time when a team needed 50.
I swear I thought you were talking about Luke.
No, and I was, but what I'm saying is some of these guys that we're already
they needed 40.
You're not hearing what I'm saying. No, man, I ain't finna get off into that.
Yeah, because you went brought Devin Booker up. That nigga been gone for a long time. He ain't played in about 2 months.
Anyway, my pick is Luka Doncic as well. Crucial shots, actual effort on defense this year, and on top of that, he leads all postseason players in points, rebounds, and assists. First player to do that entering the finals in all 3 categories. So you improve your shooting numbers as you go from first round to the second round to the third round. That lets me know that you're locked in. And it's one of those times that I think now what's worrisome for the Boston Celtics is that I think he's played himself into being not injured anymore. He had ankle problems. He had knee problems throughout the beginning of the playoffs. He was questionable in a lot of those games. Still came in and did what he had to do. Luka Doncic, he's the one, easily my best call since Stephen Curry. It's not even close. So feel real good about that.
Can we do a most disappointing player in the playoff?
We should have put that on the list.
I'm gonna just do it real quick for everybody.
Okay.
And it's gonna be Tobias Harris. And then we're just gonna be done with that.
Yeah, that's every year though. Yeah, it's every year.
Yeah, but it's so bad. I don't know what the kind of, but it's so bad. It's just bad.
Yeah.
It's just bad. It's like celebrity game bad. It's just bad.
And real quick, Anthony Edwards didn't, and they needed him to go get 40. He had 33.
Well, what about? Oh man.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
We got another show.
Man.
Studio's gonna be used again.
They beat the defending champs, bro.
Hey, this one
because of him.
They had Jaden McDaniels close out.
Jaden
McDaniels. Why? In that game, did Jaden McDaniels, when they said who won this game, he said Jaden McDaniels. He had 28 points in that game.
That's like saying when Steph won his first chip and Andre Iguodala won.
You're not hearing what I'm
saying.
The
MVP.
If there was games you needed Ant to go and get 30, he had 20, bro.
Against whom? Against Denver?
Against Dallas, bro. He had very bad games, bro.
He did have a very bad game.
He had a very bad series. That was a bad series for him.
That man was tired.
Okay, and there we go.
I think everybody know that was. You said that yourself. He was tired. You said that yourself. He was tired because he was playing on both sides of the ball. That was your exact words.
And that is our 2024 NBA playoffs award show. Knockdown, drag out. Kept y'all over a little bit. Whew, sorry about that. Don't forget to tweet us throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. And more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Weezy.
Everything paid for, big brother.
Jeff.
Camera's always on, brother.
Cameraman, the revolution will be podcasted. We are.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, please check out the YouTube page and wherever you find your favorite podcasts. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
The revolution will be podcasted.